The preacher rests his hands on his chest in a gesture of apology.
I should have warned you. You witnessed the withdrawal process but did not understand its rationale. You were shocked by the external side. It is the wish of the terminally ill people to undergo the procedure to end their suffering. With the help of the Ejektor, they're transported to a world of our creation. But this is a complicated subject. Take the implant. That's what you came here for, right?
Santiago writes something on a piece of paper.
The chip is inside a safe in my office. Use this passcode. I'd like to tell you something. You caught the attention of the abbot. Before you go, I'd like you to meet him. He will be waiting for you in here.
The Reverend hands you the teleglasses. You put the teleglasses on. The church room's dim light is quite enough for the familiar image to start forming before your eyes. You hear the slosh of the sea again. Your feet touch the water, but as if it were hidden beneath a layer of translucent ice. Waves ripple beneath your soles. This place looks like the one where the previous sermon ended. The flat, black and blue sea, shimmering with white pixel waves, arches upward. It glows with the lights of a large city hanging above you. Sometimes you see people around you, blurry, pixelated figures glowing with tiny white lights. You walk above the waves. You feel a strange conviction that whichever direction you take, you'll arrive at the right place. This appears to be true. The world turns around you, guiding you farther out to sea. Striding on and on, you notice footprints glowing right beneath your feet. They're translucent, only the edges marked by white, pixelated lines. Perspective makes the staircase shrink to a single white line in the distance above, at the very end of which you can see little merlins, like on the walls of a castle. You climb higher, away from the waves and toward the lights above. Your path ends at the top of a tower, where a tall old man with deep-set blue eyes meets you, the abbot. You can clearly see that he and the little space around him are full of real light and color. This place doesn't look like a computer simulation. The abbot cocks his head and studies you with one eye.
The one who's been through Maelstrom. I've always dreamed of meeting you.
He shakes his head.
The device you saw in action doesn't actually transfer the mind. It is a way to use the resources of a human brain for our calculations. Mind you, the user's brain is always used for calculations during a session. But this is an act of sacrifice, a demonstration of superior love to the Church, a brick of processed data to build another piece of our common paradise.
The abbot nods ponderously.
This is complicated and contradictory, I agree. But there is a way to resolve these contradictions. We discovered how to use Maelstrom as an enormous computing system. When we do so, the Church will change. We shall not need ejectors anymore. We shall no longer be restricted to a world of 16 colors. We shall perform magnificent feats with the naked power of our minds. No more domestic problems, no need to eat or sleep and so on. Reasonable solutions to conflicts. Any experiment that may be modeled can be performed. Mayhaps we shall discover immortality, or a way to leave the dome. Or we might transfer our minds here and live forever.
He rests his cool gaze upon you.
If only we had Maelstrom.
The abbot snaps his fingers and the tower bursts with light. As if upon a giant screen, your face is displayed on the pixelated clouds frozen in the center of the ring.
Though maybe you have doubts, or the opposite is true and I have convinced you. It does not matter to me, because I myself believe in this idea. You arrived in the middle of the daily sermon. Hundreds of followers await my speech, but today you will be the one speaking. Say whatever you wish. The doubters will leave, but the rest will only grow most certain that they tread the correct path. Are you ready? What will you tell them?
He steps aside and falls silent. Bent into a ring, the still, silent world, shimmering with lights, lies below. You are standing in its very center. At the apex of a translucent tower, your face is being projected upon white clouds and black and blue skies with flows of light. The eyes of hundreds, maybe thousands of people must be enthralled to you now. Looking at the coast, you notice plenty of tiny forms on the beach. They're waiting for you to speak. You address the people far below in a clear, echoing voice. You try to sound reasonable and weigh your words. Some fight against Maelstrom, some adapt to it, some ignore it. Each person's decision is neither good nor bad, but simply a matter of personal choice. It all sounds convincing enough. Even the abbot, standing at the edge of the landing, seems to consider your words. Your speech finished, you bid everyone farewell and step from the tower top into the waves rustling down below. You rip the teleglasses off a moment before landing and find yourself back in the city church room once more. Santiago gently puts it.
And I was starting to get bored. It was nice chatting.
Hello again. Good luck.
Oh, you again. Later.
Soon, Junktown will be packed tight.